to the muster point. So if you hear any alarm, it is not a safety drill, but we are not hoping for any alarm to ring today. Now, if you know you're not taking your attendance yet, it is very important, especially for inductees, to go take their attendance. Go outside and sign in for today's event. It helps for head counts. Welcome. At this point, I will be recognizing our guests for today. The first guest on the list is Almighty God, who brought us here today, who protects us on our daily routine and activities, who keeps us alive and healthy, and our family. We say thank you, God, for all that you do, and is also the omnipresent. In our midst today, it is my honor to welcome the presence of the National Chairman of Nigeria, National President of Nigeria Society of Engineers, Engineer Ali Masuya Rabiu, FNSC, FASCE, FAENG, MFR, heavily represented by Engineer Isaac Olorufemi, FNSC, and also a past president of Nigeria Society of Engineers. Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. It is not even up to 30 minutes to the program. I understand why discipline is called for engineers, and I understand that the higher you grow in this society, the more disciplined you are, the more no nonsense that you are. It's not even up to 10 minutes, and the president of the day said, "This is how it goes. Let's move," and we went into it. Thank you very much, sir. We the young engineers will keep learning. It is our duty to learn from you and also take it as a learning privilege for us. Thank you very much, sir, for your guidance. Okay. The next guest on our list is not a guest, but one of the reasons why we are here anyway is not other person than our mommy, our mother, our chairperson, who is the host, Engineer Nimos, the MNC, FNSC, PNP, Chairman, NFC, Ikeja branch. We also have our keynote speaker for the day, Engineer Sheson Odukoya, FNSC, FNIW. Welcome very much, sir. I am happy it's FNIW. You know, we electrical engineers, we always want to see our future mentors. We always want to come body. Thank you for accepting our invitation, sir, and for being here with us today. We also have the presence of our guest speaker here with us, the person of Mr. Ademola Adesalu. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. At this point, we will be taking the welcome address by the branch chairman.
Ably represented by the 29th President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Ademola Isaac Olorufemi, FNSC, FAH. Also in our midst is the representative of the Awoifa family, ably represented by Dr. Shegun Awoifa. To the guest speaker of today, to the keynote speaker of today, a mentor, Engineer Sheson Odukoya, FNSC, FNIEE, environmental, not electrical. A past national chairman of the Nigerian Institution of Environmental Engineers. You are very welcome, sir. To my darling husband, who is the guest speaker of today, Mr. Ikeja. Thank you very much for being here. So, all our guests that are currently in this hall as well as in the training room upstairs, I welcome each and every one of you. Behind you all is also Engineer Gani Owolabi, FLSC. Thank you so very much, sir. It's really a pleasure to see each and every one of you, and I really appreciate your continued support. To all the inductees and their spouses and family, I say very big congratulations, and I am very optimistic that this is the beginning of another chapter in your personal and professional development journey. To the other guests and the men of the press, I say thank you very much for being here. My speech is on page 11, and I'm going to be abridging it. Once again, I welcome you. The annual lecture bears the name of a man whose life exemplified this idea of professional development. Engineer Emmanuel Olufemi Awoyifa, FNSC, FAEH, fondly known as Engineer Awoyifa. So just for us to also know that this hall we are in is Awoyifa Hall. Is the brain behind the founding of our branch, and he's been honored to be named after this hall and equally this program. Born on Monday, June 1st, I was also born on June 1st, a day that holds special significance for me. As we share the same birthday, Awoyifa and I are connected by more than a date on the calendar. It is a reminder that destiny often leaves subtle footprints across generations. Every year as June 1st approaches, I am reminded that of the remarkable life of a man whose vision continues to guide us today. I'll move to the last paragraph. I express my sincere appreciation to the president, to the keynote speaker, as well as my life partner, who happens to be the guest speaker today. The theme is not merely aspirational, it is a call for action, and I'm sure that the guest speaker and the keynote speaker will charge us to that, and equally, our mentor and founding member of the branch will also charge us to that. So together, we will discuss the pillar of excellence, innovation, and professionalism, which form the foundation upon which the future of engineering is built. As a branch, we remain committed to nurturing engineers who embody this virtue. Through mentorship, capacity development, strategic partnership, knowledge sharing platforms, and professional engagement, we will continue to empower our members to thrive in a rapidly revolving environment. So, inductees, this is a call for action. This is not the end of a journey, it's actually the beginning. At the last MGM, we had a discussion on the process of fellowship. So you can see the various accolades that is being called to our leaders. This is actually the beginning of another chapter, and I charge you to ensure to be actively present. And after this induction, I encourage you to be even more active and committed. As you take your place within our professional community, remember that the future of engineering will not be shaped by chance. It will be shaped by engineers who are willing to lead, innovate, and serve with integrity. I acknowledge and celebrate the exceptional contribution of our past leaders. I see Engineer Bido FNSC is around. I know he will join us in the hall. I acknowledge their contribution, whose dedication established a strong foundation upon which this branch continues to thrive. And on this note, I want to say a very big thank you once again, and I do hope you will all enjoy the session. Thank you. God bless the Nigerian Center of Engineers. God the NSC Ikeja branch. God bless Lagos State and God bless each and every one of us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I don't know where to start from. Our chairman is a supporter of YEFON, a very big supporter of young engineers. And she has always supported us in everything that we do as young engineers. So we are seeing a lot of inductees now. We hope we join hands, especially the young ones. We do a lot of things as YEFON, and I hope we see you more often. I would also like to, in occasions like this, introduction is a continuous process. We do it when guests are valuable are around or comes to join us. In our midst, we have the presence of Engineer Ganiyu Owolabi, FNSC. A moment ago, I spoke about discipline for our senior engineers, how disciplined they are. I would like to notify you that Engineer Owolabi was here as early as possible, more than most of the inductees. He was one of the first persons to arrive here today. Thank you very much. That is part of what they were telling us. The reason why they are streamlining numbers of those that will become fellows. You see, when you get fellow in engineering, you just see an epitome of discipline and strictness. Thank you very much for showing us the way. We'll keep learning. We also have in our midst Engineer Emeka Ibosui. He is a member of Lagos branch who is the CEO of MISEC Engineering Limited, MNSC. Please, you are welcome, sir. He's also a member of the Society of Engineers, Lagos branch. Also, we have in our midst the son to Engineer Olu Awoyifa, who is one of the reasons why we are here today also. As you can see, the chairman just spoke about his pivotal role for us having Ikeja branch. He's no other person other than Dr. Segun Awoyifa. So, at this point, we will go into the president's remark. The president and chairman of the council, Nigerian Society of Engineers, heavily represented by Engineer Isaac Olorunfemi, FNSC.
Please get my colleagues. I want to thank God for today on our behalf. I'm happy to hear this is hope for me. Let me thank the MC. Today, everybody present is about the president. But I don't say one or two sentences about myself, so that we can put some substance to what you mentioned. I was the technical secretary, only secretary of this branch, 1995, 96. I was the police secretary, 97 to 99. All of this branch, all of the full soldiers, including the chairman and I was the committee, national level. I went to national level. I was not privileged to be chairman of this branch or any other branch or division. But I started serving from 2000 and national level. And I was one of my committees. The chairman was also a member. And even his name, I used that committee name to save it. What am I telling you all of this? Like any organization in the country, it is about service. It is about service. And I did listen to if you see our name on my phone, I put our name and I put welfare because that was the name of the committee. That should be 22 thereabout. So it's all about service. And there is a lot of benefits in service. You get exposure, you get, as the gentleman mentioned, where I mentioned, you cannot get an experience look the English mention is German, and I also consider everything. As you have been involved in the German mention, I was so glad that I saw the number. So it's not about you showing up today, thereafter, nobody sees a good life. And every society like this are run by committees and their selfless service. Because of course these days you have to travel out of Lagos, yes, branch will need to take up the logistics unless you do. So please, after this introduction, let us see your involvement, let us see your contributions so that this branch will continue to grow. And you should also be very willing and forthcoming to serve in communities up to the branch school. And chairman, that should be about service. So it's my pleasure to read the president's speech. Our chairman, the representative of my mentor, I know the family is there. When you went somewhere there, yeah. These are people I've known for 40 years, or probably plus minus. Those are always families. Guest speaker, keynote speaker, fellows in the house, inductees who are also my colleagues, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen of the press. I am here, as I mentioned, as a representative of the president. Just as mentioned, or our chairman mentioned, I was privileged to be the chairman of the society in 2014 and 2015. That's my introduction. I was the first person of the branch. Luckily, we are the very second, who is the middle past president. She's not able to be here. She was also the first chairman, engineer Mrs. Margaret Peter, who made us very proud. The president's speech, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor and proud to be here with you today as the chairman of this year's edition of Engineering Welfare Memorial Lecture, organized annually by the ever-dedicated Ikeja branch. By the ever-dedicated Ikeja branch of the site. By practice, really, and just celebration, the president is usually the chairman of any NSC event, whether branch division or unless the branch or division limits the event within the branch or division. But once you make it national, the president is the chair. So it's actually the chair of this event of past years. Let me begin by commending the executive committee and the entire members of the branch for their consistency and commitment to hosting this important lecture series year after year. Your effort in sustaining this intellectual and professional tradition speak volumes of your dedication to the values and vision of our society. This lecture So this always special place in our hearts. As it honors one of the key founders of this branch, a true icon of our profession, late Ikeja, a trailblazer whose life and legacy continue to inspire generations of engineering across Nigeria. He was a symbol of excellence and ethical conduct, as well as a tireless advocate for the advancement of engineering and engineers. He was steadfast in his call for the deployment of local engineering capacity and the full integration of local content in national development. His ideals remain as relevant today as ever. I will use my position as acting chair to digress a bit and go back to what I mentioned. I did mention that General was my mentor before the graphic to himself because I want an opportunity to speak against I'm speaking now. If I was not the chairman, I would have voted. In 1980-1981, I was PRO University of and I used to come and see him for organizing programs. He was on the advisory board. I think he was the chairman of the Faculty of Technology. From the onset up to when he went to join God in heaven. So, for me, I knew as a student, and I'm sure as we go on, you will know it, you get to hear that he was the motivator of this branch and so many other branches and divisions. One of my visit, Fred is not taller than me. Julian was a big boy there. I want to know about it. I mean, of course, I used to eat in the house. I come from school. And then I never finished eating. After young, of course, he took his place to the kitchen. I was not going to wash there. I have said this over 200 times in the last 2 years, including last week. I'm taking that to us. I think it is important for me to say this at this time. The lesson there is numerous, and I'm sure you can take a cue from me. I saw when I was managing this. Today I'm pleased to inform our inductees that the Institute of Engineers has continued to grow in strength, in relevance and in influence. Our membership now stands at over 81,000, supported by 94 vibrant branches across the country. In addition to our expanding and highly active international branches, I think there are 7 international branches. Through the efforts of the International Mobility Committee, we are deliberately connecting engineers across the globe and bringing them into one unified professional community. The society remains fully committed to the welfare, advancement, and professional development of everyone. Our benevolent fund, the NSC Master Housing Scheme, and our status support for engineers who aspire to public office under credible political platforms are only a few of the many initiatives through which we demonstrate this commitment. As new corporate members, you are now part of the vibrant professional platform that offers you opportunities for continuous learning development, knowledge sharing, technical exposure, mentorship, career guidance, and networking with colleagues, industry leaders, and subject matter experts. As you go forward in your careers, let me charge you to always remember that great responsibility. Your decisions and actions have direct consequences on lives, property, and the environment. For this reason, you must always uphold the highest ethical standards, prioritize safety in all functioning buildings, strive for excellence, innovation, and place the public interest above personal gain. Let your conduct and criminal output consistently reflect the values that demand true engineers and responsible professionals. As I close, I would like to invite you all to the forthcoming 2026 International Nigerian Conference and another meeting of Agri Society, which is scheduled to hold from Monday, November 30th to Friday, December 4th, 2026 at the National Conference Center in Maiduguri, Borno State. The theme of the conference is Nigerian innovation for enhanced security and sustainable national development. This is a highly significant and forward-looking tool. We are expecting over 6,000 participants, like all of you said, policymakers, academics, leaders, and entrepreneurs, as well as security sector experts. One of the highlights of the event will be a grand exhibition where innovators and other players will have the opportunity to showcase cutting-edge technology. Kindly visit the conference website www.conference.nsc.org. I'm sure you don't know for details of registration, sponsorship, and the group program. We also encourage you to take advantage of early involved registration to save some money. We wish everyone very good engagement and thoughtful celebrations. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you very much. A round of applause again for our national president, representative. Okay, let's be seated. Thank you very much. We won't take your time. We'll have to do this, you know. The next on our list is the citation of Engineer Olu Awonifa. And we'll be calling on a member of his family, Dr. Shegun Awonifa, the son of Engineer Olu Awonifa, to give us the citation of
Good morning, everyone. Congratulations to all the notices. Standing on existing protocols, I'll briefly go over the profile of Awonifa. He was born June 1st in Ilesha. He was educated at Fatakete Methodist School, Ilesha Grammar School, and also St. Patrick's College Asaba for his HSC, and also the University of London, where he carried SC in chemical engineering in 1967. He was a fellow of Nigerian Society of Engineers, a fellow of Nigerian Society of Chemical Engineers, and also a fellow of the British Plastic Institute. He was a recent occurring number 1060 in 1970. Also, the founder of Nigerian Society of Chemical Engineers in 1969, a patron of Nigerian University Engineering Students 1980 to 2017, General Secretary, Nigerian Society of Chemical Engineers 1975 to 1972 to 1975, National Publicity Secretary, NSC 1981 to 1983, Chairman, NSC National Engineering Center Open Ceremony Committee 1985, Council Member of Nigerian Society of Engineers 1980 to 2017, Secretary General of Nigerian Society of Engineers 1986 to 1988. Also Secretary General of the Federation of African Organization of Engineers, 1993 to 1995,
and also in 2017. He was also a member of the Petrochemical Committee of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce, 1970 to 1979. A member of the World Federation of Engineers, 1989 to 1992. Also a member of the Obafemi Awolowo University Faculty of Technology, 1985 to 2017. He was a member of current visitation teams to different universities in Benin, Port Harcourt, Benin. A member of current visitation team to 10 universities. A member of Lapote Council, the National Rector of National Center of Engineers, 1987 to 1992. And also was a production manager with River Brothers in Apapa, 1968 to 1970. The first chemical manager for Shell Nigeria, 1971 to 1976. The first Nigerian industrial chemical engineer Shell in 1974. Also worked produced the first successful soap in 1970. Worked with a team of engineers that designed projects for different companies in Sokoto, Kano, and Ikeja. He was on the board of Econ Folio, Rainbow Paints, and also Luther Farms. And Baba slept in the Lord on August 15, 20. May the devil so continue to rest in peace.
Thank you very much. As he was reading the citation of engineer Aolifa, at one point I was scared. One person in all of this in this lifetime. And how we young engineers, how we go to bed. And I remember, he went to University of London. So, let's not be discouraged. The reason for this citation is to encourage us. There's a long way for every one of us, for us to know that there's a big shoe for us to cover. You know, we have to work, we have to struggle, we have to make sure we get there as young engineers that we have. Now, we will be introducing the keynote speaker for today, our first speaker. I'll be taking the address of the keynote speaker, Engineer Session Odukoya. Engineer Session Odukoya. Pardon my pronunciation of the name.
He is a distinguished
Sorry, a little tweak. We have the 12th president, the 12th chairman of the branch here, and we will really want to take a very short goodwill message. That's in the person of Engineer Akitayo Akitola, FNSC, SAE.
Welcome, sir. Goodwill message.
Thank you so much. Sorry for distorting the protocol. I hope the continue observe. My president, represented by my past president of the society, Engineer Ademola is the colonel of FNG. My chairman, thank you so much for the privilege. The chief spouse, the first man, or first spouse of the branch, God bless you, sir. My former national chairman, erudite engineer Sheson Musa FNC, the keynote speaker today. You will really enjoy him. He's a good speaker. He will tell you everything. He was part of the beginning of the branch, so everything he's saying is not talking from theory but from practical. Doctor, that is the face of NSC, the Ikeja branch. The initiator of this branch, which all of us are enjoying today, it is that he did that for us. He was never ambitious. He never came saying, okay, I'm establishing branch, I'll be the chairman. He was never a chairman of anything. He did the same thing for, how many of us are chemical engineers here? Baba Oyefa is the founder of chemical engineering in Nigeria. So he may not be shouted, but we will continue to shout. That's why we celebrate him. We've been celebrating him before he died. And by the time we transited, we keep celebrating and we will continue to celebrate. Let's give a round of applause to our mama. Thank you. Our mama is absent. And this month, yesterday was a bad day. We normally celebrate both of them, and because Baba was June 1st, while Mama was June 5th. So June is always their month, and just extend our greetings to her, tell her we miss her. When she comes, she will come with her cake. I want to say very big congratulations to you. When I look on, this is one of the best outings this branch has ever had. We have about 90. 90 is just a fraction of what we have. We have more. We should be going to 400 and plus. And I appreciate all of you for subscribing to be part of Ikeja branch. Ikeja branch, we are the only branch that has an anthem. How many of you know that anthem? The best of the best. Second to none. And I can tell you with all emphasis, we are second to none. I joined this branch in 1995, some few days ago, and I can tell you, we've seen with you are living in comfort. You are wonders in those days. From Ministry of Environment, we moved to the Elephant House. And we thought we were the owner of Elephant House. When we want to use that hall, it was put on by Mapuchu, blessed memory. He gave that hall to us, to NSC. And the staff, whenever they want to use the hall, they will come and meet us. They met me many times and say, I want to use the hall. I see we are the owner of the building. It was so much a thing that the privilege we had. And there was a time also we moved to La Sepa, and from La Sepa, we are here. Engineer Adekushola is an engineer, he's the initiator, and people donated. Even Tagaban has a part of the donation. This building you are seeing is the contribution of those who are before you. Please think of what you are ready to contribute. Don't think of what NSC will give you. NSC will not give you anything. Hello? I said NSC will not give you anything. When you think about what you want to give to NSC, the Bible will not say you will receive before you. I'm a Christian, so I believe in that. It says, give. Hello? Give. And it shall be given to you. Please, you have a lot to give to this profession. That man standing, sitting beside you, that woman sitting beside you, you have to give your all to them. Be part of them. Let them be your friend. Let them be your partner. Some of you can form a conglomerate of companies. A civil engineer with mechanical, with electrical, they can come together as a consultant and become a body. And when anybody is asking, then you want to bid for a business, just come with it. And before you know it, if you come into my presence and I see that, and because of our discussion, you said you have Ikeja branch, you have 1 plus whatever you had before. Is that when you work as a team, you can fly together, you can do many great things. Please, your subscription to NSC is very important. Both at the branch and at the national. How much is it? How much are you supposed to pay per annum?
10,000.
How much?
10,000.
How much?
10,000.
By the end of this month, your subscription is due. So you bring NSC. So by July 1st, make it a duty. Hello? Make it a duty that you pay your subscription. Not because of you. Those who are coming behind you, some of them will tell you, come and be my referee, come and do this. When they come to you as a big brother or big sister, tell them, I'm owing. Please don't owe. You know the way you subscribe to your MTN, make it a sacrifice. The same thing with your Quran. If any one of you is registered with Quran and without your certificate license per annum, you are not an engineer. Hello? If you are not holding anything, hold those two. Your subscription is very important and your participation in the activities of the branch. In the next few days, My president is my president. He can't come back to become the branch activities we do, but you are the owner of the branch. The young engineers, please let's give a round of applause to them. They are the ones holding for now. And please join them, make this branch a branch to continuously be envied by everybody. And I pray one of you one day will take the shoe, becoming the chairman, and eventually becoming the president of NSC. If you are involved. Without your involvement, things will not go right. As it is happening in politics, those who are waiting for the politics today are people who don't know. And you can testify to that. Because those who know, you fix it too. Please join us in the leadership in our activities. And I can tell you, beyond the sky is the limit. Thank you so much. And let me add, I'm an NSC politician. Please go and subscribe, not because of those people to sign for a loan. Subscribe because of me. Because if you are not having your zero account, you can't vote for me. I will be going in as the vice president at the next election in everybody. You don't need to go. You will be here seated and doing the voting online. Unless you are not a subscriber, unless your account is not zero, you cannot vote. But if you are zero by that time, you are ready to vote. Please tell others. My name is Ikeja.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. You know, we complain a lot that he refused to become himself. He is one of those that is ready to pick up the mantle. Okay, so we're going straight to the citation of the keynote speaker. We'll be inviting engineer Sheson Odukoya, FNSC, FNIEE.
Engineer Sheson Odukoya, FNSE, FNIEE, is a distinguished engineer, energy expert, and environmental sustainability advocate with extensive experience in the public sector. He currently serves as a senior government engineer and department head in Lagos State, where he has played significant roles in shaping energy, environmental, and sustainability policies. His areas of expertise include energy and environmental engineering, oil and gas management, waste management, water and wastewater engineering, strategic project management, and clean energy development, particularly in LNG and CNG initiatives. A respected professional and former national chairman of the Nigerian Institution of Environmental Engineers, NIEE, Engineer Odukoya is widely recognized for his commitment to innovation, sustainability, and engineering excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker, Engineer Sheson Odukoya, FNSE, FNIEE.
Represented by my big brother, Engineer Isaac Olonfemi. So then the chairman of our branch to BRIC. Good morning. And I'm really FNSC, FNIC, PNP, everything and everything. Yes, everything. Then our chairman of the day, our the husband of the spouse, my brother of the day. Good morning again. So I will say something. The representative of the engineer Olu Awoyifa, one of our family member of this great branch. Doctor, good morning. My colleagues, good morning. It's a privilege. It's when I was invited 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks I was here because I come there most of the time. Our office, NIE office, is just the next first stop here. So I come to the strong office to see how they are doing. I came up something and I met them and said, yes, we are inviting you to come and speak with the guest speaker at one of our founding fathers' day. I said, well, then what? Like they said, we put at that time when the band started, and then we have been here for long. And that's everything that you see there, citation prepared by this branch, by engineering profession. My bosses were engineering, professional, any professional, skillful engineers, and when all of them became family secretary in Lagos State Public Service, and they were able to mentor us at this level. So everything that you have seen, yes, that's true. They are not just Photoshop, everything, because we are privileged to work as public servants, and we have trained based on the knowledge that we acquire from engineering and in the public sector. And that is why we are privileged to also see that brought by the governor, then governor of Lagos State, right national, one of them, that of them will be everywhere to go abroad for 2 years. Because we are working with professional engineers who are ready to make us move to the next level. Yes, and most of the things that activities that are carried out are purely engineering, and then that's what. So today, I just want to say something to us. Yes, that we need to understand. So I'm here. I want to go to the ground. So nothing going on I don't know. Today is engineering the future. That's the title. Engineering the future. And so with excellent innovation and professionalism. So I was begin by saying, good day. It's both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today to speak on a topic that lights in the heart, sustainable development, and technology advancement, national progress, and engineering the future with excellent innovation and work for transit. The topic today is quite apt, and not just a statement, but will be intent. And it is our roadmap to develop engineering. It's our roadmap, and it defines not just what we build, but how we build our transports. All the things. Some was saying, no, Ikeja was saying something that they were vacuum chairs during Babara Kolabi to carry seeds from down up and we come. That's the former late chairman of Guinness. Yes, they will carry seeds and take it up. But the Ikeja that is same way was a great one that were organized by us. And this place that you are sitting, this will be a refuse bin. You see refuse, the way it is there, we need to come and evacuate and take it there and come. Thank God for all the past leaders. Thank you for being there for us. Thank you for being there. Don't offend me. I'm a Thank you very much for being there. So I will say something that we need to understand. Simple is that it is so in a very simple word, I would say we need to move from where we are right now to the next phase of our life. And one thing that can help us as being adopted is to do participatory approach. Please don't be a member of NSC and don't sit there at the back. I was just shouting that it's that his campaign when I'm a member of the National Electoral Committee. at MSc Maiduguri, and I've been there for past 3 years as a member of the electoral committee. So it's very, very interesting to see that we do a personality approach to what we need to do in this time. So it is, so like I said, engineering has always been more than construction of bridges, building, machines, infrastructure, an art of transforming idea into reality. The idea of the talent that one time we went abroad, I was making those shots in there, and we went to a company that to waste time we started waste time in Nigeria. It's possible people that travel, go and work with technology and bring it in. We went to a factory, and we cannot take photographs. But all we went there is our brain. And when we enter, I went to the factory where they are producing, and I copy everything on my brain, and I went back to jot it down. And I went back to jot it down because you are not allowed to go in. So you need to transform those ideas into reality. Let the error that we are doing, that we have done before in the past, we need to change it. Let's change the narrative of engineering. We need to change the narrative. The lawyer are being recognized because people change the narrative. So also we need to do something by changing the narrative of our profession. We need to do that. And we can't do it alone. All of us, collective approach. Collective what? Approach. We need to do it. I'll just begging. So we need to do something about it. So engineering are always more than that. But it's turning, it is not just, it's a discipline. Not discipline. It's transformation. Let's take that idea, all the things that we have learned in school, we need to now begin to see it in the face of what's going on in the science. Every day civilization is true history. Everything that you have seen, transformation, that is true history. We need to look at what is happening and make an history about our profession. So they just sit down, put hands and all that. So we need to work on it. So we need to change direction for a better tomorrow. So today, we find ourselves in an era that allows rapid technology, advancement, unprecedented global challenges, but we need to work to do something about our technical expertise, the one behind this. And what are the 3 pillars I make? Excellent. We need excellence. We need to work. We need excellence as 3 pillars, one of the pillars. And what does it mean? A pillar, all of us know what the pillar is. It's a foundation. We need to know that that's a foundation for us to move. And we need to change accuracy and all those things because they are very, very fundamental to us to move to the next level. In every project, accuracy is one of the things that we must do. And we must learn quality and we must learn continuous high standard. We must look at high standards that we must work with at all times. So, remember that the third thing I need. Innovations. This is a driving force for us to prevent the science. The era of let me go and check my books are over. The era of thinking too are over. Just what is happening all over global and pick it up and transform it and bring it here. So many ideas that we have transformed. I brought to Lagos State for me and I can count. There was one time that I went to work, where I work. You use that in your house. Is that not? For your gas content. I want that they develop recirculation systems in our homes. That is the system in our homes. Rather than using trailers in your house. I eliminate gas for high-rise building and those buildings that you can think about. Rather than having 70 or 200 cylinders in one building. We can do it and do what the way you do abroad, you not connect and you later it's as you go. can check that you're using your phones and all that. So those are the things that we need to work on. Let us start to think on how to make Nigeria better for all of us. We need to do that. The last one of my talk is what we call prioritizing, which is very, very, very important. Technical competencies, we need to learn it. We need to learn it, and then it is a demand for a modern engineering practice. It's a demand. We must learn it and work with it. So I would just say, please, we need to leave the era of just being half-baked engineer to a highly qualified citizen engineer. That are the things that we need to do. So, life operates on principles. Life operates on principles. So also we need to work on prioritizing principles to move to the next level. So, excellence, ensure quality, individual drives, prioritizing builds that. Build that trust. What did I say? What did I say? Help me. Excellence do what? Ensure what? I'm a teacher. Excellence do what? I want all to read so that you can pick those words, those three words. What did I say? Excellence do what? Does what? Ensure quality. And I said innovation, drive, progress, prioritizing builds that trust. Those three words must be your word. That's a fitness. It must be. It must be. So, as we look ahead, the challenges before us are very, very significant. And you know it. So many climate change issues. All of us are affected. We need to start thinking. People are already thinking so many things, innovations outside this world. I know they're still thinking of plastics. I went to a place 2 weeks ago to see someone just turning tire into material that yes, and not decoration. I just we call paralysis. We call it paralysis, and they are just doing it and bring carbon from it, removing that thing. And I told you, please turn it to a dice for us. And look at me there, and look at this. You know about it. I say, yes, I'll teach you. You are ready. Say, please, I become a consultant from today. I'll turn it to melt it, stimulate it, do paralysis, do some other thing, turn it into anything. Eat it and turn it to floor tight. You can even use it to do drainage works, to line your drainage works and all that. Because that they are not inseparable. Water will not go to them. So that's the thing that we need to start thinking as professional engineer in this city. You will not survive in this world if you are not full of innovation. An idea, new idea, which works. Please, 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 we need to work on ourselves and make up with new things, new ideas are coming. And when I got there, I told myself, yes, you have plastic line, you have recycling line, you have this, please have a paper line. Have a what? A paper line. You must say, can you help us? I said, there's no problem. The way you bought this from China, they will give you paper line so that you can sell those paper. You know, we are transforming from plastic to what? Paper. And we need to start thinking to meet the future demands. So that's the way engineers will do. Thank you very much for this.
Thank you very much. Let's be seated. Thank you. Okay, so right now we won't take our time. We'll just go straight to the next guest speaker. We'll be inviting the person of Mr. Adimola Adesalu as Mr. the first spouse of NSC Ikeja branch. It might interest you to know that Daddy is a great supporter of Reform to young engineers, and is also, thank you for another day, and is also the husband to our branch chairman.
Mr. Ademola M. Adesalu is a distinguished technology executive, digital transformation strategist, and senior advisor with over 3 decades of experience spanning engineering, finance, technology, and national development. A graduate of electrical engineering from the University of Lagos and holder of an MBA, he has further strengthened his leadership capabilities through executive programs at prestigious institutions, including the Lagos Business School, Kellogg School of Management, Northwestern University, and the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania. Today, as Executive Technology Advisor at Amber Global Space Limited, he continues to provide strategic guidance on digital transformation, data strategy, artificial intelligence, financial inclusion, and technology innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in warmly welcoming our guest speaker, Mr. Ademola M. Adesalu.
Good morning, everyone. Glad to see all of you here. I'm going to stand on existing protocol so that we can go straight into our conversation right now. The topic, engineering the future with excellence and innovation, I think this is a very important message, especially for our inductees. I would urge you all to listen very attention and take 1 or 2 things with you during this talk. It's a privilege to address this distinguished gathering as we welcome new corporate members to the Nigerian Society of Engineers. To our newly inducted members, today is more than a ceremony. It marks the beginning of greater responsibility. And I'm sure our Kenisika mentioned something about that. I will also learn from the past history of the person who communicated this to, and our president and the person representing him too. You find that they've done a lot of things, and that responsibility is what they are carrying on, and they expect from you all as we proceed. Engineering is not simply a profession. It is one of humanity's most powerful instruments for transforming society. The road we travel, the bridges we cross, the power systems that energize industries, the technologies driving modern economies, the water systems sustaining communities, the innovations solving human problems, all bear the fingerprints of engineers. In a nation like Nigeria, that role is even more critical. And looking at Nigeria, a nation seeking solution, every day across Nigeria, millions confront problems that are at their core engineering problems. A business owner struggles with unreliable electricity. Communities battle flooding from poor drainage. Industries face high operating costs because of infrastructure deficit. Farmers lose produce for want of adequate storage, transportation, and mechanization. Behind all these challenges lies one simple truth. Nigeria does not merely need policies. Nigeria needs engineered solutions. That is why your induction matters. The future of our country will not be shaped in political chambers and financial institutions alone. It will be shaped in laboratories, workshops, construction sites, factories, design studios, innovation hub, and engineering boardrooms. The future will be engineered. The critical question then is, what kind of engineers will build that future? Well, I guess the answers are sitting right there, because I'm sure the ones I see here are quality engineers and intelligent engineers. Engineers of mediocrity or engineers of excellence? I believe you are all engineers of excellence. Followers of outdated practice or creators of innovative solutions? Professionals driven by personal gains or professionals guided by ethics and responsibility? These questions define your generation, and they lead us to the three pillars which we're going to focus on. Excellence, innovation, and professionalism. I'll start with excellence, the foundation of progress. The first pillar is excellence, and we all know what excellence, what we mean by excellence. We talk about competence, discipline, quality, continuous improvement. That when we talk about excellence, that's what I believe everybody understands in excellence to mean. One of the dangers confronting many developing societies is the gradual humanization of mediocrity. Failed infrastructure, abandoned projects, weak maintenance culture, compromised standards, and at times preventable technical failures. These are not merely engineering failures. They are failures of standards, accountability, and professionalism. As engineers, society places enormous trust in us. That's you. And that trust must be protected. You are the custodian of that trust. You are the protector of that trust. So when you say, from now on, I believe after this introduction, you carry, they carry the badge of being called engineers, right?
No, not now.
But correct, okay. But we believe very soon will be.
Down the road there.
Yeah, down the road there. So know what it means to be called engineers. Yeah. Excellence requires engineers who respect standards and specifications, who prioritize safety above shortcuts, who commit to lifelong learning, and who deliver quality even when nobody is watching. The engineer of the future cannot rely on university or past knowledge alone. Renewable energy, automation, artificial intelligence, digital systems, smart infrastructure, advanced manufacturing, climate technologies are shaping industries globally. An engineer who stops learning quickly becomes outdated. Your degree and experience matters, but to all, your willingness to keep learning will determine your relevance. Therefore, I enjoin you all to read widely, pursue competence, master emerging technologies, seek mentorship, and engage actively in professional development. For the global engineering marketplace rewards value and not certificates alone. On innovation, which we know is the engine of the future. If excellence is the foundation, innovation is the engine of progress. Innovation is not limited to complex invention or billion-dollar technologies. It simply means solving problems better. Nigeria offers enormous room for innovative engineering. Our energy challenges create opportunities in solar, mini-grids, battery technologies, and decentralized power. Our agriculture sector needs smarter irrigation, storage, mechanization, and affordable processing. Rapid urbanization is for the civil engineers amongst us. Demands resilient infrastructure, sustainable buildings, smarter transport, and climate-conscious planning. The lesson is clear. The problems are not always obstacles. Don't join the complainants. Sometimes they are opportunities waiting for innovative mind. But innovation requires courage. Okay, so it's not about dreaming alone. The willingness to question status quo and ask whether things can be done differently, more cheaply, more sustainably, and better adapted to local realities. And it demands collaboration. I remember earlier speakers talking about working together as a team. A future engineer must work comfortably across disciplines. This gathering is a mixture of different areas of specialization, right? So, be it civil, electrical, mechanical, chemical, or even those of us that are very into technology, software, environmental, data, and business and policy. Because the challenges ahead are too complex for isolated thinking. So as you all gather here today, make friends, network, and let that networking extend to exchange of ideas. And like I said, like was said earlier, creativity comes from interaction. Professionalism, which is the third pillar, and I would want us to pay more attention to this also. For competence without the third pillar is professionalism. For competence without character is dangerous. I repeat it again. Competence without character is dangerous. Professionalism protects the dignity and credibility of engineering. It is integrity, accountability, ethical conduct, discipline, respect for human lives. As members of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, you are now custodians of a respected legacy, and your conduct must honor it. Do not compromise standards for temporary gain, and do not ignore safety procedures. Do not approve what you know will be effective, and do not reduce engineering to mere contract execution without responsibility for outcomes. In today's world, reputation is amongst the most valuable assets an engineer can possess. Technologies evolve, projects end, market change, but the integrity remains priceless. Professionalism is also humanity and teamwork, because engineering is not about ego, it's about solutions. Now, as you all know, we operate in a global village. So the Nigerian engineer is not, isolated from the global environment. So today's engineers must think globally while solving locally. A Nigerian engineer can now collaborate internationally, access global knowledge, and compete in worldwide markets. Yet, while we embrace global standards, we must understand local realities, our needs, our environmental conditions, infrastructure gap, economic constraint, and community needs. Imported solutions do not always solve African problems effectively. We need engineers who can develop solutions that are affordable, adaptable, maintainable, and relevant to our environment. Nigeria possesses immense potential. I mean, the part of it are the ones I'm seeing here today. Youthful population, entrepreneurial energy, expanding digital adoption, abundant resources, and enormous infrastructure demand. What we need is a disciplined professional capacity to convert that potential into sustainable development, and engineers are central to that transformation. Finally, to the inducted engineers. So permit me to call you inducted engineers here now, but I believe that is going to happen immediately after this. Dear newly inducted engineers, as you enter these professions as a defining moment in history, climate change, digital transformation, energy transition, urbanization, and infrastructure challenges are reshaping our world. and they demand bold engineering leadership. Nigeria needs engineers who will innovate courageously, lead ethically, compete globally, and solve locally. So permit me to leave you with 5 commitments. 1, keep learning. Your degree is the beginning and not the destination. So I beg to differ with some earlier speaker who said that the society will not give you something by being here. I believe we have conferences and we have knowledge events. So, so please look out for conferences, look out for knowledge events, and take that first simple commitment that when you are thinking when you are being doctored, I will look out for conferences, I will attend these conferences, because that is a great source to learn new things, especially from senior engineers who have crossed some barriers that you have gone through. Number 2, become problem solvers. Do not merely seek jobs, seek problems you can solve. Number 3, protect your integrity. Your reputation starts now. Number 4, embrace innovation and technology. Do not fear change, master it. And number 5, think beyond professional success. Engineering is ultimately service to the society. But I don't agree that you come in here, ask yourself, what can you do for the society, which will impact in society eventually. So always ask yourself, how does my knowledge improve lives? Never underestimate your potential. The next engineering breakthrough may come from a Nigerian laboratory, a construction and innovation for today, or some community as it is in this hall today. Built alone. It will be built by innovation and professionalism. I join you to pursue excellence relentlessly, innovate boldly, and let your work prove that Nigerian engineers do not merely inherit the future. To the introduction, I thank you very much for listening. God bless Nigeria and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Another round of applause again. Sorry. Okay. Please sit there.
Let me the guest speaker on behalf and to thank him specifically for that clarification. I'm sure you have never tried to event and there are dimension what say is this: NSC is providing a platform as an engineer. On the platform, there are so many things you can do. Networking, exchange of ideas, opportunities. And that was what you now cited in terms of conferences, webinars, workshops, and whatever. If you have opportunity to read my resume or citation, you will see one of the interesting one guys. He is a network engineer. The value of networking, what the common your network is your network. And I think the speaker made it abundantly. Among so many things, I love those community aspects, and I trust that they will have the people. I also want to be back. He also said that competent without character, competent without integrity. You are also. I think you should take away those statements. I want to thank you. Those were great charge. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the book.
Thank you very much. My take home from that lecture, I don't know if any of you took something, but for me particularly, my take home is something that I already practiced, but that's a confirmation. Don't risk quality. Don't shortchange quality for profits. In engineering, the moment you shortchange quality for profits, it means loss of lives. As a safety engineer, that I am also, we only react in Nigeria to after incident happens, not before. So it is the duty during the AGM. Our guest speaker spoke to how, fortunately for us, for all the incidents that have happened in Nigeria, all the accidents that have happened in Nigeria, including collapse and others, no member of Nigerian Institute of Engineers have been found wanting. All the projects that have failed, building collapse from one building collapse to another, there was no member of Nigerian Institute of Engineers that have been found wanting. That is what the speaker for today meant by don't shortchange quality for profit. If the person you want to work with is underpricing you, it's better to reject the project and say it will not go for me due to my quality standard than to take it and use reduced quality to do the project. Thank you. While the speaker was speaking, the fourth branch chairman of this great branch came in, the person of Engineer Francis Ogwamana, FNSC. Welcome, sir. We also have the presence of the vice chairman, the current vice chairman, Engineer Olubowale RR in our midst. Thank you very much. We will be going to the deduction now. We'll be doing it 10-10. You know your number, 1 to 10. You come forward, you meet me here. I'll give you your helmet, jotter, and screw. Then you walk down to meet. You walk down and come and meet. So we'll do it 10-10. Once you pick it here, you stay here. Right? We've informed your spouse, your guest to come so that they will take a picture with you. We've informed them, so they should be coming down now. Spouse and guest of number 1 to 10, you can come down now. And after the picture, you walk out of the hall immediately so that we don't have the crowded hall. So the spouse of the first 10, please, you can come down now. We are about to do it. The first 10, we have Ms. Lovely Uroma Okoye, Engineer Ojo Daniel Abegule.
Please, it's important that we listen very well. Technical. Yes. Please, it's important that we listen. You know, our number is significant, and I'm sure we all want it over. So you go to pick your materials over there. Put on your hard hats. and line up according to your number. So we will come and badge you and we take a group picture. Then those 10 go. The next 10 come forward. We won't be able to do one the way we used to do. Then if you want personal pictures, wait after. Please, we are doing 10-10. Let's listen very well. We have the brochure. Check your number and be ready. Just go and pick your materials. Come geared, then we come and badge you. We take group picture, you go. Spouses, if you are not seated in this hall, please exit. I've addressed us upstairs. If you are not currently seated in this office, if you come in from upstairs, please exit so that others can come in. Once again, I thank you for your attendance and cooperation. Let's make this memorable for each and every one of us. Thank you.
Also, this is an induction. I'm not expecting anybody to wear a jean to come for an induction. You will not be inducted if you are not properly dressed. You have to be properly dressed for an induction. The discipline staff that are dressing.
Number four.
Mr. Oluwafemi Oladipo Akombi. Just assume number 4 is not here. If he's not there to pick it up, next.
Number 5.
1 to 10, come outside. You know your number. 1 to 10, come outside. You know your number. Engineer Joe Fatima Iroja, number 5. Number 6, Mr. Olugbenga Adeyemi Adekoya. Engineer Kayode Latif Yusuf, that's number 7. Mr. Olaoluwa Adetoye Okewole, that's number 8. Mr.
Where's Ikeja?
Sorry, those of us that have been called, please, can you go back to your let's administer oaths first. Just go back with everything collected. Apologies.
All stand, all inductees.
Sorry, so let's take the oath of office. President, permission to give to administer you. Can I invite the guest speaker or the president to please join me? Thank you. Senior speaker, please, I don't mind reading. Or the president. Thank you, sir. So we all have the copy of the oath of office, right? Do we? So there are some sections that you might need to say your name. So this is the oath administration. nomination for new corporate members, and I welcome their friends and corporate members of the Nigerian Science Office, and I implore you to listen. Are we ready? Yes. Are we ready? Yes. Are we ready? Yes. And I'm going to ask these very simple questions. Have you come here today for this induction on your own free will and accord? Yes, I do. Are you willing and ready to be administered with the oath of induction of the Nigerian State of Engineers and be formally admitted as a corporate member? Yes, I am willing and ready. Do you, having become a corporate member of the society, solemnly swear that you will defend and uphold at all times the memorandum and articles of association of the Nigerian State of Engineers on all matters dealt with by her in accordance with the provision of the said memorandum and articles of association of the society? Yes, I do. Do you promise to undertake and promote the objective of the society at all times? Yes, I do. Do you promise to conduct yourself always on all engineering matters in accordance with the society and lay down codes of conduct and ethics? Yes, I do. Do you promise to look after the interest and welfare of your fellow engineers and members of the society? Yes, I do. Do you promise not to take legal or embarrassing action against the society in any action the society may deem necessary against you? I promise. Do you promise to meet all obligations of the society and serve selflessly to the best of your ability? Yes, I will. I have before everyone the President, Engineer Ali Masiarabiu, FD represented by Engineer Isaac Olonfemi, FNSC. Before everyone presents at this induction ceremony, all inductees will now read this out. So the place you have I, put your name and take everything. So I will hand over to one of the inductees to lead this. Hi. Sorry, can we hold on? It's only the place where you will be pronouncing your name. So when she say I, you mention your name, then she will take it and you say it after her. Hi.
Before everyone present at this induction ceremony. Pledge and sworn to oppose. And defend the memorandum. And articles of Association of Nigerian Society of Engineers. To conduct my engineering practice with discipline. Sincerity. And fairness. And to show interest. In the affairs. And welfare. Of my fellow engineers. And members. So help me God.
Congratulations. So please sign the oath of office, your full name, and every other details. Then we invite you. So the first thing that has been called, can you please step forward?
Thank you. Just to allow
one house, please. One house. Hello, the president is talking.
Lot of office given by the grand chairman, general chairman. The decoration or the appel be done by any member of the school on the ground. After that, the president of whoever is leading it, one man shake the person I go. Even the fellowship of the president of the
Sorry, sir. Sir.
so please don't let people are corrected at all the
10, those ones are recorded. Please, let's just finish.
Thank you, sir. First 10, please, you can come out now. First 10.
Please, can I have those of us that have been giving the rappel to please join us to badge them. 1 to 10, please. Please come with your spouse. For those that want to take picture, can you give your phone to someone that is not going to be with you? Then please, I advise that taking picture, can we step down so that this place is not crowded? You stay behind your spouse. You stay behind, if you are here with your spouse, you stay behind your spouse that is being inducted. Please, go
Once again, if you are not registered in attendance, it is eminent that you do it. That's one. And if your guest, whether wife, spouse, or child, has not registered their attendance, it is eminent that they do it. Please, even if it's a child, they have to write their name on the attendance list. Now, please. 11 to 20, please go and get your materials. From 11 to 20, please get off your material. 11 to 20, please, your material. Eleven to 20, your material, please. You all know your numbers. Let's make this space, please. 11 to 20.
Sir, look up. Look up, sir.
Where your hand out, please. Where your hand out, all of your men in the hands.
Spouse of 11 to 20.
Spouse of 11 to 20, please come downstairs. Please. Spouse of 11 to 20. 11 to 20, please. Let's.
Esse negócio só foi.
11 to 20, have you gotten yours? You can wear your hand out, please. 11 to 20, wear your hand out. You can wear your hand out. Spouse of 11 to 20, please. Thank you. Thank you, engineer. Now, spouse of 1 to 10, please you can leave the hall. 1 to 10, please you can sit down. 11 to 20, please you can. Let him stay behind you first. They will come out to take pictures after the pin and the game. They will come out to take pictures. 21 to 30, please go take your material. 21 to 30, go take your material. Please, your turn to collect material. Spouse of 21 to 30, please come downstairs. Please come downstairs. Okay, the group photo. To 30, have you gotten yours? Spice of 21 to 30. Twenty-one to 30, that's 21 to 30. 31 to...
I'm not going. I'm not happy now.
Yeah, 21 to 30, you can come out and stand here. 31 to 40, go get your materials. 31 to 40. Spouse, you can leave the hall. Spouse of 21 can leave the hall. 31 to 40, go get your materials. Spouse of 31 to 40, you can come downstairs, please.
Spouse of 21 to 30.
Spouse of 31 to 40, you can come downstairs. 31 to 40, go and get your materials. 21 to 30, please be seated. Be standing there. Please, if you have not written your name on the attendance, kindly go down. Whether as a guest or as an adoptee, or as a senior engineer, or as a young engineer.
Ma, it is a young.
Sorry,
They are not many. These bags are not many. They are not many. Yeah, these are the bags. So you can push forward that one. Oh, okay. Their spouse can be beside them. They are not many. Okay. Please go this way.
Okay. Spouse of 41 to 50 can be coming down. Spouse of 41 to 50 can be coming down.
not taking picture. I'm not taking picture.
Okay, 31 to 40, please stand up. 31 to 40, please line up. Spouse of 31 to 40, please join them. To 40, please line up. To 50, please.
Down two, come on.
Spouse of 41 to 50, please come down. Family and spouse of 41 to 50, please come down. Yes. Like 41 to 50, please line up. 41 to 50, please line up. 41 to 50, if you take your material, please line up. 41 to 50, please line up. The families of 41 to 50, please join your families of 41 to 50, please.
And those are the sponsors from
It's possible.
Sorry. Can you adjust?
51 to 60, please don't get your item. 51 to 60, please don't get your item. 51 to 50, please. Let's make this hasty.
Wait, I'm out.
Families of 51 to 60, please come downstairs. Families of 51 to 60, please come downstairs. Families of 51 to 60, please come downstairs. And bring after this picture of 41 to 50, please families go outside. So that the hall will not be overcrowded.
Eu comprei aquilo lá, vai igual na letra.
Okay, 51 to 60, please. Step in. 51 to 60, please. 51 to 60. If you want to 60 spouse, please come outside, please. Come and join your spouse. You wait lapel on your spouse. Is your husband here? You don't want to wear your beard, your husband. Anyway, just go on downstairs. Spouse, you are the one wearing that pin yourself. When he tells you he's going for engineering function, not disturb him. Let him go. When he's going for engineering conference, let him go. Support him. Spouse, you are the one wearing that pin yourself. There's a reason why. Next conference is Maiduguri. When your husband say, I'm going to Maiduguri for engineering conference, just join NSPPD and continue with your prayers. Let him go. If your husband or your wife is member of the committee, branch committee, their time is always very demanding. Please let him work. That's why you are wearing the pin yourself.
Hello.
Spouse, sirs, if your wife is going for conference, please let her go. In fact, you should book the flight for her to and fro and support your spouse. You do the individuals happen. Next, 61 to 70, please come outside.
62, 64, 65,
Spouse of 61 to 70, please, where are you? 71 to 80, go get your materials. Spouse of 71 to 80, please come forward. Spouse of 71 to 80, please come forward. Friends, family, spouse of 71 to 80, please come forward. Please, when he's going to Medjugorje for conference, let him go. When NSC Ikeja branch add him to committee, let him work. Please, we have spouse force program too. Engineers. Engineers, please. Also, encourage your wives, your husband to join the spouse force program.
Hello.
79 to 80. 79 to 80. So 71 to 80. 71 to 80, please. This way. 71. Spouse of 71 to 80, join them. Family. 81 to 90, please go take your gadget. 81 to 90, please go take your material. So 81 to 90, spouse of 81 to 90, please come downstairs. Family, yes, spouse of 71 to 90, please come downstairs. Spouse of 81 to 90, group back downstairs. Spouse of 71 to 80, please leave the hall when you are done with the picture.
Hello, everybody. Sir, madam, pick your phone.
Okay, thank you very much. 81 to 90, you are next. 81 to 90, you are next. Smiles from 81 to 90, please come forward.
Thank you so much.
Yes, 81 to 90.
It's the one for your making.
Okay,
Dress your husband yourself. Yes, so that when he tells you it's good for engineering function, you say, you and this engineer self.
Just take them.
Okay? Let's be seated, please. Let's be seated.
Thank you.
Let's be seated, please.
I have it.
You get that?
Be behind your wife or husband. You should. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You don't take your picture. No, wala. Ẹni ajọ́ mi gbọ́ ni o. It's video. It's video. Push a picture. Video. Video.
You only take at one side. Professional no show for
It's your day. You must not be tired. It's your day. You must not be tired.
Let's be seated. Let's be seated, please. We'll find out to take the group picture. Please don't go outside yet. We'll find out to take the group picture. So at this point, please let's be seated. NSC Ikeja branch.
Sorry, can we all be seated? Engineer Brazak, Engineer Hussein, Yusuf, Engineer Akiboboye. Can we all be seated apart from media? Can we all be seated? Please. NSC Ikeja branch.
The branch to be.
NSC Ikeja branch.
The branch to be.
NSC Ikeja branch.
The branch to be.
Please, we are the branch to be for a reason. The man in green dress, can you be seated? Sir, in orange cap. No exchange. Media, FCA, can we be seated? Please, can we be seated? Inductees outside, come inside. Inductees are outside. Can we come inside?
All inductees outside, please come inside now. All inductees outside, please come inside. All inductees outside, please come inside.
So at this point, we'll be calling in the best graduating students for today. The best graduating students, the person of engineer Kayode, Olalere Emmanuel Olayemi, engineer Olalere, Mr. Olalere Emmanuel Olayemi, the best graduate student, Department of Chemical Engineering, Obafemi Awolowo University, will be represented by the General Secretary of the branch to receive his award. He graduated with a CGPA of 4.78. Okay. Yes, okay, Matthew, engineer, okay, Matthew will be representing, taking the award on his behalf. The chairman and Dr. Awolufa Segun should come outside to present it. Okay, Mr. Amuyiwa Awolufa also should also call. Mr. Amuyiwa Olalubi. Okay, please.
On behalf of on behalf of the family of Olu Awoyinfa, we are presenting the Olu Awoyinfa Prize for best graduating student at the OAU for last session, Emmanuel Olalere, and he was given 200,000 naira only. Thank you very much.
No, sir.
No, I don't like laptop. So don't worry.
Hello. Hello. Hello, sir.
Thank you very much.
Hello, ma'am. Sir.
While the program was ongoing, the immediate past chairman of this great branch stepped in, the person of engineer Adedotun Femi John, FNSC. Please, a round of applause for him. He's the immediate past chairman of our great branch. Thank you very much. So at this point, we will be taking a response from one of the inductees.
Just 1 minute, please. The person of Engineer Kayode Yusuf, MNSC. Engineer Kayode Yusuf, please. Engineer Kayode Yusuf. Please, just 1 minute.
Good afternoon, everybody. The dignitaries and high table, distinguished members of our society, my fellow inductees, and any guests that we have today. I stand here before you this morning on behalf of the new inductees of the
Sorry, my colleague. Sorry, my colleague. Chairman, welcome. I didn't say I don't understand this one. It doesn't matter. So don't matter. It doesn't okay. I just have to fire.
Don't touch it.
On behalf of on behalf of the branch, I have the regular represent the vice chairman of this branch and the clean hospital today, who has already doing a great job in that require this plan in the conclusion of our position to the support all the time, and particularly today, conclusion. It's also my similar honor to present on behalf of the branch my namesake in New York, an engineer by right, very distinguished by that, who will soon be adopted a big very soon, very soon. We read his invitation, you can understand what I'm saying. Even myself, I get focus later today, letting you know that life is long while learning. This is to appreciate you for taking care of the branch, our chairman, and the board of thank you.
Sorry for the break in transmission. We'll resume from where we stopped for the from one of our inductees.
Enak mo wait.
Thank you.
before you hear this morning up there.
Please, can we applaud the president as he takes his leave? Thank you very much, sir. Please, can you please also help me down?
Security, if I get caught up again. I stand before you this morning, this afternoon, on behalf of the new inductees of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Ikeja branch. And I want to say congratulations to all the inductees and also congratulations to the branch. I want to mention that behind every name, all 90 of us that have been mentioned this afternoon is a story. A story of how we had gone to school to study engineering, a story of how we had put in efforts in our professional endeavors, and more importantly, a story of how we are taking this huge step to be a member of the part of the professionals in engineering in Nigeria. Like I mentioned earlier today, we may have finished our induction, but our journey is just starting. There's a lot to say, but there's no time to say the lots that we have to say. But I'm going to end with this to say that the future is loud. Technology is changing, it's fast changing, and I believe that as engineers, we're supposed to be solution providers. So my urge to us inductees in this room is, as we mentioned earlier on, look for problems within society that we can take, manage, and build solutions out of. The questions for the next decade, energy security, digital security, food, urban mobility, are engineering questions that are before us. Which of these questions do we want to attend to? The responsibility before us in this room is not small, it's enormous. However, this responsibility is ours. So, before getting out of here, I'm just going to give us 3 commitments, 3 things that I think that we should take as very important. The first is our commitment to the society. Like as we mentioned earlier on, the society cannot exist without us. If anything, I would say that we are the next generation for the society. So it's very important for us to give our commitment to the society. The next, integrity. As we mentioned earlier on, our signature would make a difference on a lot of documents. It's very important that we sign those documents with moral uprightness. And the final one is mentorship. Within the community, it's important for us to attach ourselves to mentors that will pull us up. But as we also go up, it's very important for us to also look at the new people that are coming up. I'm sure by this time next year we'll be having new inductees. It's very important for us to also offer our support to them and ensure that as we are coming up as the next generation, we support the next generations of the members of the Ikeja branch of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Congratulations to us all inductees, and thank you to the branch for the support given to us. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. While they were giving awards and they were taking picture, I said, me, I'm behind this picture. National president saw the look on my face and said, come and snap. That is the reason why I get that picture. If you see bank calling you, it's me that use your face to take loan. I said, this is my daddy. Give me loan. Okay, that was on the lighter note. At this point, we will be calling on one of our senior engineers, the 4th branch chairman of this of the society, engineer Francis Ogwamana, FMNSC, Daddy, to give us a closing remark. We today, if not anything, have benefited so much from the wealth of wisdom from our elders, and this is the only avenue we get it free of charge without paying. I cannot wait to get more again. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Ikeja is the branch to be. Chairman, Ikeja branch, the guest speaker of today, and the guest of honor. I'm delighted to be here to be part of the engineer Olu Awonifa 17th annual lecture, which was conceived about 17 years ago. In case you don't know how NSC Ikeja started, engineer Awonifa was the brain behind the setting up of Ikeja branch. At that time, there was only one branch, and that was Lagos branch. And Ikeja was developing, producing engineers in the industry and at the Lagos state government. And then there was need to have another branch. So the people who were in charge of Lagos branch, and in fact, the bulk of the NSC headquarters didn't want Ikeja branch to come to be. And so it was the doggedness of engineer Olu Awonifa who fought tooth and nail to ensure that we had a second branch in Lagos. And so Ikeja branch became the 34th branch of the NSC Ikeja. Can we give a round of applause to Ikeja branch? I was like you when I was inducted, I think about 45 years ago. And it wasn't like this. You know, we didn't have this type of element, we didn't have all this. But as time goes on, we keep developing. There have been innovations, there have been new things. So I want to congratulate the inductees for being inducted into the prestigious Society of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. For effect, I was the chairman of this branch 1999 to 2001. So that's quite a long time ago. Like I told you, I was inducted around 43 years ago. But so, my joy is that I have been able to mentor young engineers, just like a few of you here, who will be mentored to become great, to become greater than us, better than, achieve far better things that we have achieved. So, and it is with pride that I can tell you today, my own son is also a member of the Ikeja branch of the Nigerian Society and also a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. That is succession. You pass the torch, like they always say. So let this not be the end of your assignment. Don't let this be the end of your relationship with Ikeja branch. There are quite a lot that you can gain from being members of the Ikeja branch. So many opportunities are open. So make sure that you do not backslide, as the religious people will say. So go on, go there and conquer. Put in your best. Let integrity be your watchword. Like somebody has said, it is not all about money. Integrity matters. So I want to congratulate you once again for being inducted into the prestigious Society of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. And you should not be there. So in the next 10, 12 years, I look forward to some of you becoming fellows of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, becoming chairman of this great branch. So once again, I want to congratulate the family of Engineer Awonifa and the Ikeja branch for sustaining this program, 17th program. That means for 17 years we have been doing just this. So congratulations on Congratulations to the chairman for sustaining this program. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. At this point, we will be giving out the certificates to the planning committee. One good thing about NSC Ikeja branch is that for every service that you render, voluntary service that you render, they will give you a certificate for it. That shows that you have worked in the social committee, and it encourages you more to understand being recognized. And also, we should always avail ourselves to be used by the branch. I will tell you for a fact that this planning has been going on for almost how many years? Almost a year now. It was Big Wednesday night that they called me and say, engineer, induction is on Saturday. We need you to come and MC this program. And I was like, on Saturday? I said, yes. Then I have tests too. I'm going back to have tests. He said, but the chairman said we should reach out to you to come and anchor the program. I said, okay, no problem. I will come and take it. So we should always make ourselves available and serve the branch because it profits most who serve best. I'm a director, member of the Uju family, and I'm accustomed to that it profits most who serve best. There are testimonies to service. I can tell you for a fact that there are plenty testimonies from this branch to those who are self-dedicated. Today is not the time to share testimony. Even me, I am a partaker of those testimonies. That is why every single time the branch calls, I am always here available. All members of the committee, please step forward to receive your certificate, and after them, we will be getting the vote of thanks from the chairman of the committee. Chairman, please call in all your members. All members of the committee, please step forward. Engineer Dada Shehu Onadeko is a member of that committee. I believe he's also an inductee today. Engineer Olaoluwa Okewole.
The planning committee under the leadership of Engineer Olubunmi Emmanuel Akitokoye, MLSC, Engineer Olubunmi, please can you step forward? Thank you. Please don't go. Engineer Yusuf Abdulrazak, member of the planning committee. Engineer Yusuf
Abdulrazak, please. He's still working.
Mr. Olaolu Okewole.
Mr. Olaolu Okewole.
Thank you very much. Engineer Yola Kukwala. Engineer Olorungbowunmi Adenike. Engineer Dada Shehu Onadeko.
Engineer John.
Engineer John Ekechukwu. Engineer Oluwatoyin Emejukwu. Vivian Okereko.
Engineer Vivian.
Engineer Demishewa Ajiboye. Engineer Taiwo Latimer. Mr. Kayode Yusuf. Please, can we applaud these distinguished members of the brand who have worked tirelessly to make everything possible for us.
Okay, the owner of the vehicle with plate number Ekpe 675KH, please, you need to move your vehicle. White Camry. Okay.
We also have the participants of one of our training, the Infra Connect graduating set. Please, if you are in Europe, can you raise your hand? Infra Connect, please wait behind. The certificates are done here. Just wait, we will have a group photograph. If you want to have a group photograph, you can step out now. Or you want to wait for the certificate to be there. Please step forward for the group photographs now. Infra Connect graduating trainees, Infra Connect. So just to put a context to the Infra Connect, is for the civil engineers and it covers civil structures and bridge. Sorry. Media. Yeah, brother and engineer Kolawole.
27 days training, and that's what we also want to replicate for 27 days training, and that's what we also want to replicate for civil engineers. We have trainings for different disciplines, different professions. So for the civil engineers, that's what the Infra Connect is about. It's actually a 7-week training that we've actually done. It covers transport, infrastructure, and the like. So it's actually a fully packed training that the branch will do. And this is actually in collaboration with the Training and Facilitation Committee. And we actually started this year, and we had a total number of 30 participants that registered for the training. And we've actually gotten a lot of feedbacks. And we also want to make this training an annual training, just like the power system training also. So we hope that the next that's the next growth by next year. We want to enjoy especially the young engineers in the civil profession also key to this training. Just like the power system training, if we have those that are also in the electrical divisions for the power system training that's also starting next week, you can ask information, you register for the training, a whole lot of things that you will gain from the training.
Engineer Kule Kolawole.
He's on his way.
So, like he said, the power system training will be starting soon. It's a 7 weeks program, and a lot of testimonies. I'm also a testifier, though I'm not a student. I anchored the last power training system, and during the opening ceremony, the head of HR for the company that I worked was there. And as at that time, I was in corporate communication and I'm an engineer. And he said, after the program, he just said, wait, you are an engineer, electrical engineer? I said, yes, sir. You are also a safety engineer? I said, yes, sir. He said, what are you doing in corporate communication? Come and sit in my office. And lo and behold, I'm currently operation and maintenance supervisor for that company that I worked. That's a testimony from the power system training. So the Ikeja branch brings in HRs from different companies. They also monitor. We have testimonies of people working. We've also gotten people who got jobs as a result of the power system training. It's not limited only to engineers. We've had the last training, engineers brought in their family members that are not engineers to come and partake from the training to have a skill. From generation to distribution to generators, power system. So for those that are electrical engineers and for those that have family members that need handling work, you can also register them to go to attend the power system training. We'll also give you a certificate. It's a very tedious training, and you write the exam. If you don't pass, you will never get a certificate signed by the Nigerian Society of Engineers. So that's how the training is. We'll be getting feedback from those that attend this current training, that Infra Connect. Mama, please, let's have the feedback from the training.
She should come and stay here so we can use this background. She should stay here so we can use the background, their background.
Okay.
Thank you. The training was so excellent. We treated design instructions, steel structures. That was our first workshop that we treated. So we taught we discussed about the loads, then how to design, then how to analyze. Then we can also check how the structure will be. Those are the things that we were taught. Then we also treated geotechnics, talking about the soil, then the type of condition that we are going to erect on such type of soil. After testing the soil, so those are the things that we were taught. Then we were also, even though we were in the class, we were also shown the practical aspects, which our instructor analyzed it, how we can identify roller support, pin support, and the feet support instructions. So those are the things and many more. I believe my colleagues can say more. Thank you.
Good afternoon. People on the high table and more engineers, ladies and gentlemen. Learning is a process. As an engineer, we need to make effort. We really want to thrive in the innovative world. So, and one of the things that will accelerate our move in our technological endeavor is when we avail ourselves to various trainings. So we keep on learning. So it's not as if we just say I've arrived, because things are evolving every day and day. The program has been very, very innovative, impactful, and excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So new inductees, like I said, the induction is the beginning of another chapter. We must keep learning. The power system training will be posted on your platform for those that are electrical engineers. So we welcome you on board.
Thank you very much. Thank you. The pictures. Are we done with the pictures? I'll be calling on the chairman planning committee to give us the closing remarks. Immediately after this, we'll all march out accordingly to take the group photograph outside. We'll do a procession outside to take the group photograph. Chairman planning committee.
Thank you very much once again for this opportunity. My name is Ikeja, MNSC. I'm the chairman for this planning committee. And on this junction, I want to sincerely stand on the well-established protocol without wasting much of our time. The chairman, NSC Ikeja branch, originally MNSC. All our past chairman and the executive members in the house, the corporate members, the student members, the private members. I want to first of all give glory to God Almighty for granting this opportunity to be here today and for the successful planning of this particular program. It is actually a great one to start planning of this program, and today we give all glory to God for the successful program. On behalf of me and my committee member, I want to sincerely thank everyone for coming today. I appreciate all of you because you actually take your time, let other things that we are doing to ensure today's activities is a success. But in no particular order, I want to sincerely appreciate the chairman of NSC Ikeja branch, who has been exceptionally great in supporting this program and in planning execution of this program. We say thank you very much. And I will also want to use this medium to appreciate our keynote speaker, Engineer Seto Oduko, FNSC, FNIE. We say thank you very much for your support and your time. And also to the guest speaker of the day, Mr. Ademola Adesalu. We say thank you very much. That's the husband of our chairman. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you, sir, for sharing your wealth knowledge, insight, and experience with us. And your presentation has actually enriched us and give us better understanding on the team, engineering the future with excellence, innovation, and professionalism. To all our distinguished elders, we say thank you to our past chairman, past leaders. We appreciate you. We say thank you very much. Permit me to also recognize and appreciate all our planning committee members who have distinguished themselves to ensure this program actually comes to success. Sometimes I need to call them in the middle of the night and they pick my call. This is actually showing the sign of responsibility. And to all our inductees, I say thank you very much. Today marks a distinguished and exceptional day for having about 90 inductees, which is one of the record breaking for induction in NSC Ikeja branch. Clap for yourself once again. We have the highest number of inductees in today's induction, which is 90 in total. And you remember the last program we are having about 45 inductees. Today, we have multiplied by 2 of it. I say thank you very much. I really appreciate you for your support. I appreciate you for your time. I appreciate you for you cooperating with me throughout the planning of this program. I say thank you very much. And at this moment, I want to sincerely appreciate all our guests that actually come with our inductees. Thank you very much. I say to our media in the house, thank you very much. I will not but appreciate the executive member of NSC Ikeja branch. I You have been so great to us. Thank you very much for your support. And to all our members that are here, thank you, and God bless each and every one of you. Once again, success actually lie between you and I that actually participated in this program, because it will be another different story if you have this whole setup and none of you actually come for the program. So for you to be here today, celebrate yourself, please. So at this moment, I want to say God bless Nigeria, God bless Ikeja branch, God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. I remember my humble self, Engineer Lukumimane Akinwoye, MNSC. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I will not forget to recognize in absentia my mentor. You see that now the younger ones are taking over. But before I took the mic as an MC, we have senior engineers that were anchoring. He mentored me into it. I worked with him in different NSC programs to co-MC with him. And though he's not here right now, wherever I MC in any engineering function, I always make sure to recognize him. He is Engineer Olalekan Olabode, FNSC, also a past chairman of this branch. Publicity secretary of the branch, yes. So he has always been the one mentoring me on hackering engineering functions. I have one disadvantage of not being able to pronounce Yoruba names mostly, and it will be like, do it, you get used to it. If you stay away from it, when will you start doing it? And here today, I'm doing this all by myself without him behind me. The last function, it was me and him, and other tools too. Thank you very much for his mentorship. Thank you very much, everyone. We'll be taking the closing prayer, which is also the third stanza of the Nigerian item. So let's all rise. The third stanza of the exploration of the Nigerian national prayer. O God of all creation, grant this our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed.
O God of all creation, grant this our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty Nigeria may be blessed.
Amen. Thank you very much. Let's all file out and before national and the bank item.
Expression we will build, will be known for serve. Together we will make a great nation proud. Innovation and professionalism all around. The best of the best, the second to none is the Ikeja brand. The best of the best, the second to none is the Ikeja brand.
applaud ourselves?
Please, I'll bring to your notice that this program was proudly sponsored by 7-Up Birthday Club, Ezoebo Tech Hub, Police Electrical Company Limited, Pentona Integrated, and EFAT Integrated Waste Management. Thank you very much. Group picture, we are going outside for a group picture. We are going outside for a group picture. All inductees that paid for